Hello, classmates and instructors. Today I'm going to be presenting material on Google Quiz by Google Forms. We are going to participate. Everybody as a class is going to go along, and by the end of this you will have created your own quiz. So make sure that you have a computer or some other device. I tested it with my iPhone and there was no problem doing it with that device either. It might be easiest if you sign in to any Google application. You probably already have if you use any kind of Google, although that's not necessary. And if you are a member of the Facebook group for the class, then you can go to that page because that's where I have put the links up so that you don't have to type all of the links in, kind of make this a little bit easier. All right, so if you don't have the Facebook page, then you can go to docs.google.com/forms, or you can Google Forms and just follow that very first link, and I'll show you how that goes. So we're just going to jump right in and get started on this. The objectives of this presentation are pretty simple and straightforward. By the end of this, you should be able to use Google Forms to create your own quiz, and you should be able to state 2 ways in which this application could be used in your educational environment. All right, so you can just do a search, Google Forms, and it's going to bring up the option right away. Because you're usually already signed in, you can see that your little letter or whatever is there, and you just pick the plus to do a new form. Here you're going to choose the title of your form, which is the title of your quiz. This quiz is on Google Forms. You have the option to type a description, however that is not required. Where you see untitled question, that's question number 1. What are you going to ask? Multiple choice is, as you see there, the option that is the default. However, that's not the only option available for this, as I will show you. So on yours, go ahead and pick your first question. This is not something that you're going to be graded on, so any question. What's your favorite color? What's the best animal? Put in your first option for this one. Have you ever used Google Forms before? Yes, I've taken a quiz. Or, yes, I have made a quiz. Or, no, neither. Now, for this one, you see that somebody might say yes to both A and B. So just like back when we took the NCLEX 1 or 50 years ago, you can choose the check boxes, and the squares indicate that there's multiple answers. And you see there's a lot of different options for how you're going to do the quiz. This one lets you do the multiple choice. When you're ready for the next question, you just hit that plus sign again and start typing in the next question. Now, so for this question, you might want to include an image. What is this a picture of? You can just drag and drop, or you can use any of these other options to include whatever picture you would like to include in your quiz. When you're finished, you're going to go up here to send. You can send via email or a link. I chose a link that I put into the Facebook. Our class gave this a 4 out of 4 for ease of use. That means that not only can you use this to deliver information or to assess students, but you can expect others to use it as well, which is great for active learning. They always say if you can teach it, then you can do it. It's a good assessment of how well people know things. I would use this as a tool for I would require students to do something like create a quiz on electrolytes, or something that they could make a quiz, they could quiz each other, they could submit the quiz to one another and use it as a way of preparing for an exam or something like that, to get the students involved in ownership of the learning of themselves and their class. Additionally, it can be used in a poll way for opinion and idea sharing. It's a great way of generating discussion, both for online or class discussion. And it could be used for making decisions about administrative concerns. For example, class was canceled on a certain day, what would work best for you? If you have not already done so, I posted a link on our Facebook page, if you could go to that now and take that quiz. So here is the link. It is very, very long. If you don't have access to the Facebook page, perhaps this would be a good time to just kind of peek on with your friend. Now I'm just going to kind of, as you're looking at that, show you some other stuff that you can do. So this is the quiz I made. How nursey are you? And this is the one that you guys just took. This is my test question and all of the other little interesting nurse questions that I made. Here's the data that you can look at. You see that you can see what people are answering. This is where I was saying it would be really great for generating conversation about any kind of topic. Have you ever been the victim of incivility in the workplace? It's anonymous to the class. They can't see what other people put. You can go by question, individual. So this new question, you see you can put feedback in so that people automatically get that feedback. One thing that I thought was kind of a fun way of doing this and to give people immediate feedback is you can put in, so like here I put a link where they could find the right answer and then a new question. So if people wanted to use this for a grade, they could answer that new question to regain some of those points that they lost by getting the wrong answer initially. So a 10-question quiz, you missed 2. So now you have an 80 in the class or on that test, but answering this new question, you could regain some of those points by doing a next step. So the question was, patient has a positive Romberg, what does that mean? They picked the wrong answer. So now they have a link they can go to and they could submit their answer to this next question to be able to regain some of those points. If you have any questions about how to use any of this or using it a little bit better, diversifying the types of questions, taking it another step further, please feel free to message me on Facebook, or you can email me through the school email, or here's my personal email, jennifer.k.friesen@gmail.com. I'm very creative, but feel free to contact me and I'd be happy to help you however I can. Y'all have a great day.